Good afternoon, my friends. I hope everyone's had an awesome day and a blessed week. Our episode today is going to be 2-5-25, Part 2. We're going to pick up about the dark times being taught in reverse. For the dark times are supposed to be a time of rejoicing. For the light, the purpose of which I put inside of you, shall be able to guide people to me. For times that are coming, hard times, there shall be fasting going on, not for spiritual intentions, just because there is not a lot of food. For we shall build a mighty ministry. But one day, I do see it being taken. I see the leaders being given the choice to keep it or to conform. That's what they also shall be, undeniable. I can hear fighter jets coming over, loud, low to the ground. It almost seems like shaking vases, dishes on countertops and shelves. Fighter jets, there's like F-15s. I can hear explosions outside. Seems like looking through windows you can see lighting up. The people are going to need God's people. The people that's experiencing, they're going to need the children of God. They're going to need the sons of God for prayer, for direction, for motivation, for strength. Simply because we see movies. We see things like this happening in other countries. And we never think that it would happen here. We never think that we may be trying to go to school when fighter jets are coming over. That we may not be able to go to the ball game anymore. Not because we can't afford it, just because that there's war going on. But those people, they're going to have to know who God's people are. For that's why I bring this storm upon the people, saith the Lord. I bring this storm because my chosen vessels are the only ones that will float. All other vessels that have taken upon themselves gods of luxury, gods of pleasure, gods of fear. But those who have only come to me and have clinged unto me, saith the Lord, they shall float. The ones with pure intentions, they shall float. The ones that have not tried to rule my people with spirits of fear, they shall float. They shall be risen. They shall rise up. They are the undeniability of my proven work, my faithfulness, my bride. Let not the evil one try to discourage you. Keep your head lifted up. Keep your chin above water. Think not down of yourself. For you are mine, saith the Lord. You are my bride. You want to see what my creation looks like? Look at yourself in the mirror. Lift up your hands. and be thankful that I have chosen you, for you have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. So when the wicked one tells you you are nothing, that is him trying to get you to give up. Give no thought to it. Thank me, saith the Lord. Thank me in all things. I hear screaming. I hear people running. It's like there's some in the street, down alleyways. They're scared. There's going to be those also that are running for a different type of fear. For I told you in my book of instruction, the Holy Scriptures, that I would tell you to depart from me if you were a worker of iniquity. And there will be those. For you have not showed my love, but only judgment. And I shall give you, and ye shall reap unto you the seed of which you have sown, saith the Lord. The seed of judgment, the seed of being high-minded and looked down upon. When I told you, if you love me, feed my sheep, you did not feed my sheep, rather than you judged and pointed finger. For that ye shall reap what you have sowed. And some shall not know until they get the scare when these plagues arise, when these sicknesses arise. They will call on me, and then they will realize that they are not adequate. I have not heard them, nor will I. And they only realized that when they called out. For they did not take my heed to prepare themselves. For I told them, they even preached it, that it would be as the days of Noah. For it wasn't raining, as they told each other that time and time again. Yet they only looked at it as folklore and myth. They only looked at it as never happened, maybe, sometimes. And when they realize that they are a cloud without water, they will realize and see the mistakes and the judgments of what the judgments of my people, even my lost vessels. That is the judgments. That is the judgment and the justice for having the ability to hear my word and my opportunity and have my enlightenment and not give it unto people. Given my freedom, given the enlightenment of who I am, and judging the people that was supposed to receive. You judged instead of helped. You pointed instead of lifted. Judge not that you be judged. For people have turned a deaf ear to the truth, and they have even taken up the seeds of judgment. And they took those seeds and they planted those seeds. For you shall realize of which road you took, only when the undeniable step up, saith the Lord. But it shall be not long for that which I have spoken, and I have shown thee, my son, the vessels that have been taken off the wall. I have showed you also vessels that I am putting in replacement back on those walls and even on those shelves which you are building. Shall be, for I shall use you, my son. I shall use your vessel. I shall use your temple. For you shall not know retirement. For you shall prophesy until I take you into myself, until I transform you, my son. It wasn't just this ministry, this location or church. It was throughout. For I told you, in the end time, I shall do a new thing, saith the Lord. And for I have chose, I also will clean house. I will clean the shelves off, all of the old vessels, the cantankerous vessels that won't open up themselves unto me. I shall remove them. I shall remove them, and then I shall put back in their places vessels of honor, vessels of beauty. I shall put vessels that were looked down upon, vessels that were laughed at, vessels that were broken. I shall mend them. I shall mend them, and I shall put them in their place, for they shall shine. They shall shine. They shine of my glory, and they shall be proud. They shall be grateful, and they shall be thankful. They shall be thankful for the deliverance and the restoration that they've received, of which these vessels are now able to contain the living water that he told us in his word, that he told us that it would run out of our bellies.